Confrontation equals freedom. Confrontation doesn't mean anything. That means a lot. That's everything.
It does. It does. Look, a lot of people are afraid of confrontation.
Yep. It's the scariest thing.
It's so scary.
We don't want to start punching on these people.
It's fucking so scary. They don't want to be involved. They're gonna be so far away from confrontation as possible.
People actually say, "Oh, I'm not good with confrontations."
They say it.
You don't have the skill.
They say it.
You don't have the self-confidence.
Now, what they're really saying is that I don't want to deal with this situation. I don't want to deal with it.
And the person with a high self-esteem is not immune to confrontation.
No.
This is a special thing that cuts through. Doesn't matter how much of a mad can
Samurai
you think you
sword.
are. It's samurai sword time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm God gift to women does not mean I'm ready for confrontation.
No, of course not.
So,
Of course not.
you know, for all you out there who's got low self-esteem, we've got a chance.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can beat these guys.
Yeah. So, what does confrontation do? Basically, you've got no control.
No.
Okay, so you lose control automatically. People aren't down with that.
Okay.
Everyone wants to control their situation,
Sweet.
their life, the way it goes.
So you lose control of the situation?
You got no control of it.
You got no control of the situation.
Meaning that if you got a confrontation with somebody, you don't know how it's going to go. It can go either way, and you're not up for it.
Aha. So it could go to fucking. It could be the worst thing in the world.
Could be a punch-up.
Could be domestic violence.
That's right.
Could be the cops coming.
That's right. Now, people might argue the point that it's not worth it. Okay, but that's bullshit.
Cool.
Okay.
Because of the perceived mountain that it is.
Yeah, because it's mountain, and I'm not going to gain anything from it.
Yeah, okay. That's
You know what I mean?
That's the what's that? That's the pacifist. That's taking control.
Yeah, that's the escape route.
It's the escape route.
You know what I mean? It's like to make myself feel better. The ego feels a lot better. That I can do it, but I don't give a fuck. What's the point? I'm still a man or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it can be. Yeah,
I've still got my pride.
I've still got my pride. You can exercise that kind of shit. All right, depending on the situation.
Yeah.
There is a situation where it can call for that type of tactic. I mean, you know, you worked for Gandhi and fucking Martin Luther King. They were non-violent.
I'm not talking about violence.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, for example, like
but they were good to go with confrontation.
That's right, exactly.
Yeah.
Because all they're doing, they've got a high self-esteem, like we're saying, but they value themselves. And if you're, let's say, for example, you're a scenario, you're working in an office, and you know you overhear somebody saying something about you, this little group.
Yeah, he's got a dub cut.
Yeah, and you walk past going onto the fucking photocopy or whatever, and you made out like you didn't hear it. Okay, that's the guy that's avoiding confrontation.
Correct.
And then once I said something, yeah, it's done, I swear, let's go with that.
But it's usually the things you don't like.
Of course it is.
If you really don't give a fuck about what this person says, then you got nothing to worry about.
No, guaranteed.
That's it. You just keep going on your way. But
Guaranteed.
we're talking about the ones that bother you.
That's right, and that's the point.
That's the whole point here.
So this is going to bother you.
Correct.
For the average person.
That's it. Then.
So you're going to make it out like I didn't hear this person, and the ego's okay, and tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah.
Now, because you know that if you had to do something about it, as we said before, you don't know how it's going to go. So, let's say you approach this person, what'd you say? I said, they might like, say I said this about you, which sounded like it as well, but let's say they did. Like, you're thinking to yourself, like, I mean, your mind's running through so many scenarios.
Fuck.
It's processing, like the best computer on the planet.
It's processing.
Okay? And thinking...
It's just guessing.
Brother.
It's the algorithm.
That's exactly what it is. So if something happens, tomorrow I'm going to come into work again. You know, I'm going to work with this person. They might not like me because there's a group of them, and there's the same as fucking scenarios. And most of them, if not every single one of them, is negative. It's a loss for you.
It's all loss.
It's all loss.
It's all loss. I'm not going to win here.
No.
If I stand up for myself in some way.
Exactly.
Or I confront the situation.
Exactly.
Confront the situation.
Now, this thing might be something, it's usually something you hear on multiple occasions.
Could be face to face. It could be underhanded comments.
Yeah, exactly.
It could be passive aggressive.
It could be. Yeah, it could be exactly.
And it could be like, oh, I see you're wearing your hat today again.
Yeah.
Like something dumb. Really
There's so many
minute.
different situations, guaranteed.
Yeah.
But usually it leads to, I don't want to face up to what could be tomorrow.
That's right. So so the confrontation, we avoid confrontation.
We do.
Because of the possibilities, the infinite possibilities of what could happen. It pretty much fries our brain. We're not comfortable with the fact that obviously the ego doesn't know how it's going to go.
Of course.
That's it.
They lose control. And the ego loves control.
The ego loves control.
So it's generally based on that.
It's based on control. How is this outcome going to happen?
That's right.
There's nothing good about it.
Yeah.
There's nothing good about it. Yeah. It can't see... The algorithm is not in your favor where it's going to lay out the positive outcome.
Yeah, how it's going to go.
Yeah, it's not going to say like, yep, there's 2-to-1 odds on you going very well with this.
That's right. Exactly. It's not going to give you the odds. Good way to put it.
The odds, but
yeah, because if you knew the odds, you also know that there's a possibility that it could go okay.
That's right.
Yeah, you're going straight negative here.
That's right. If you confronted the situation and you knew for a fact that this person, after you told them what's up and look, what's the deal? Like, you got something against me or whatever, and then you knew they were going to kiss your hand, like the Godfather.
And they're going to shut up from that day.
That's it.
Forever.
And every time they see you, they'll put their fucking head down. You're going to confront them.
That's it.
100%.
That's it.
But it's not guaranteed.
That's it. Like a guy I spoke to the other day, he was telling me about his son was young, like let's say early high school, and there was all these bullies. There's 2 bullies in the school, and they're going around picking on everybody.
Fuck.
And then for a while, no one was doing anything about it. I'm talking about like not only teasing, I'm actually hitting people, slapping people.
Fuck. It's because of belting cunts.
Yeah. And no one was doing anything about it, and they're going around doing what they're doing. Now, no one said anything to these people for a while. And then this kid just lost it one day, belted both of them, okay? And then the frequency, everything in the school changed the next day. Because he was fed up. He wasn't thinking logically what's going to happen. I was just fed up.
He was fed up. It didn't go that far.
That's it.
He didn't have time for the ego to process with the permutations.
He just acted.
Bang.
Okay, the next day, the school was like, oh, mate, you fuck, I didn't know you could do this and that. These guys here not only left him alone, left everyone else alone.
Fuck. It's kind of superheroes, sir.
Exactly. So it just takes that one time for you to flip and to do what needs to be done, and it changes everything.
Correct.
Now, again, this happened, as you mentioned, that it happened for the time that the ego didn't have time to process.
Correct.
But this is one of the positive outcomes, that these things can happen. So I'm not sure everyone's listening here that believe that in every situation it's always a negative. There is positive. That's one of the positives.
Correct.
Bullies do change.
Correct.
They get fucking belted.
Correct.
If you tell someone off that's always bagging people at your workplace and you embarrass that person, they're not going to do it again.
Yeah. Correct.
Or if you stand up and say, like, this guy doesn't take my shit, things will change. There's many examples.
Yeah. You'll be surprised how little resistance you need to fend off somebody. Fend off, that's not the right word. To like put a halt to what someone else is doing, or to check someone. Because, these people, they keep on going like this, and they don't always know that they're doing what they're doing or the effect they're having. Everyone's playing the game the way they like to play it. They don't give a fuck they're not thinking about you.
No, of course not.
All right. The situation here is you got to think about you. Now, you might be in a situation where you might say something to somebody and pull them up about something, and you're not going to get the return on investment that you wanted.
No.
Like if you're working for a construction company or something, you might tell someone, oh, don't, let's say you're a bricklayer. Don't lay the bricks like that, do it like this. That guy, he might have an ego. He might think he knows everything. Get fucked. Okay. He's going to say, get fucked. All right? And then from that day forth, it's not going to be the same.
It doesn't like it.
It doesn't like it. That's it. You've been fucking blacklisted.
Sweet.
But The point is, we're not trying to get 100% success rate in fucking life. We're trying to get 100%. I'm gonna do right by me.
What I think is best.
That's right. We're not going to always. There's not always going to be a return on the investment. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We always want that though.
We do.
You know what I mean?
The percentage of success is high.
Fuck. It's. I reckon it's 9 out of 10.
You know what I mean? But we think the opposite.
Yeah.
We think it's 10 out of 10 loss.
It's 10 out of 10 loss.
So what we mean by the 9 out of 10 or the 90% of success is that, for example, the people that in the office space that are bagging people or the bullies or what it might be,
all these cunts.
You take care of this person, most likely, like majority of the time, these guys are fucking weak as fuck. So that one act of I'm trying to change the script, it will be a success because they're weak.
Correct.
They're not anyone that's got a high self-esteem or confidence, anything like that.
Yeah. Good people don't do that shit.
Exactly.
That's right.
So that's why it's a high percentage of success.
That's it. Just pulling someone up in a respectable way.
Yeah, you have to be fucking straight, guns blazing.
Yeah, less times that you need to have guns blazing. You just need to.
You hardly never need it.
That's it. You just got to talk straight up, and you got to. The point here is you got to speak up because confrontation, like we said, equals freedom. When you're willing to go to war, then you can get some peace. Absolutely. All right, but if you're always backing up and letting people, the other teams, the other side's got the weapons and we don't have nothing. They're going to win.
Guaranteed.
We're going to cop dicks all the time.
But another thing is correct. Another thing is, most of the times I reckon we prejudge it. Okay, I could pretty much be like 100% that we prejudge it.
100%.
So, an example with me, that I was working with a guy years ago, and I'm not sure we started work at 7, and say it was 8 in the morning, really early in the morning, and we're on the scissor lift, and I asked him to pass me something like a tool.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, here you go, like that. He said it in a manner like that I didn't like.
That's it.
Right?
Said it like as if he's like not supposed to be giving you this.
Yeah. Right? Now, what could I have done? I'd be like, fuck, this guy doesn't like me.
Cool.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to say anything.
That's right.
But me being me, I go...
But it's always when you're not expecting it.
That's right, exactly. I could have thought, this guy doesn't like me. Fuck. I thought to myself,
what did I do wrong?
Yeah, what did I do wrong? There's something wrong with me, blah, blah, blah.
That's legitimate as well.
100%. And the point here is that me being me, I go, have you got a problem with me? He goes, no, you're stunned.
Stunned, that's right.
He goes, no, I don't. Like who would have asked him that question? He wasn't waiting for that.
He wasn't waiting for that.
I go, because the way I asked you for something, the tool, and the way you spoke to me, it's like you've got a problem with me.
Like you fucked his mum.
Exactly.
I take it easy.
He goes, no, I just had a shit morning, like, you know. Okay, but you took it out on me.
That's right.
I've done nothing wrong to you. Because no, man, I didn't take it out on you. Like, you know, it's just I've had a shit morning and it just came out like that. Now.
Which is a thing.
People
live their own lives.
Of course.
That's why we can take things funny.
Exactly. Now, I don't need to prove that he really meant it.
No.
Like, go fuck yourself. And I don't need to prove either that, yeah, no, he's right. He had a bad morning, but he took it out on me. Sweet. It doesn't matter. The other day, I stuck up for myself, and I wasn't allowing that to ruin my whole fucking day. It was 8 in the morning.
Correct, because you could have gone away thinking and assuming certain things.
Exactly.
You could have gone away thinking this cunt fucking, I don't know, he's got something against me.
That's right, but this is 8 in the morning. We finish at fucking 3. I'm working with this guy all day.
Correct.
In the same scissor.
That's how it's going to go. It's going to be that negative energy.
Forget about it. I'm not carrying that all day with me.
That's right. And
so...
sorry.
That's right.
And it's not necessarily just like you've got to stand up for yourself.
No.
It's for you guys who have problems with confrontation, I would think about it or frame it in a way where it's you clearing up. It's you instead of being left to your own assumptions. Clear up what it is.
That's it.
This guy might say, "Yes, I do not like you."
Sweet.
Now I know.
That's it.
No problem.
That's it. At least I know where I stand.
This is the main thing, and that's the freedom part.
That's it.
Getting clear allows you not to have any.
That's it. Because if he did that,
Yeah.
this is the example I'm going to give. If he did that, I'm going to say you're a fucking idiot.
Correct.
Now, I guarantee you, again, there's a smaller percentage of people that will take that.
Correct.
So he threw one at me, I threw one back.
Yes.
Because I know who the fuck I am.
Correct.
What are you going to do?
That's right.
The chances are he ain't going to have the high self-esteem, that confidence. That's the chances.
No. He's just fucking on autopilot doing his thing.
So
in that case.
I'm letting you know that I don't give a fuck.
Correct.
You do it with that one.
That's right.
That's it.
Yeah.
And the way you gave it to me, I'm going to give it to you as well.
Yeah, correct.
That's it. So it's, it's a bit of tennis here, but at the end of the day, as you said, you're letting everyone know that who I am. And I'm not the person that fucking just takes shit because you've had a shit day.
Correct. Yeah, I'm not the one.
So yeah, look, most likely I ain't going to go like that.
It's not going to go like that.
But for me, it went like I just had a shit morning and I just took it like, sweet man, no problem. There's ticks here. The tick is that...
Try not to judge it as well.
Yeah, of course.
If you can. It takes practice.
For me, it was just like, all right, sweet, I'll just take a face value that he had a shit day. And also...
Yeah, that's the explanation he gave.
That's sweet. But after that, he was sweet. The rest of the day, he was sweet. So let's say I believed him, all right? But either way, I did what I had to do and I cleared the air.
For yourself.
That's right.
And you did him a favour.
Exactly.
Because he's probably been fucking bad attitude in cunts fucking how long.
That's it.
Very unaware.
That's right.
And you helped the cunt out.
Because he was cheery as fuck after that.
Mate, he was fucking like, yeah, that's
like
how
all besties.
They all get into line.
Exactly.
We're best mates. You have to establish what's going on here.
That's right.
All right? And respect begets respect.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And they're correct.
So yeah, that was the experience. And yeah, I can't emphasize how, I'm telling you, it's usually like that.
100% today. I've had
it's
that before.
Not going to go 70, 80%, and it ain't going to go 80 for sure, 80%, it ain't going to go the way you think it's going to go.
Correct.
That negative way.
All right.
Not.
Yeah, that's right. The worst thing, what's the worst case scenario? The worst case scenario, you're going to be fucking punching on with cunts.
Sweet.
You're going to be fighting.
But you're still going to be up for that as well.
Correct.
That's where it comes from.
Correct. Or you just like accept a loss and be like, oh, maybe I wasn't ready for that.
Sweet. All right, sweet. Yeah, sweet.
Actually,
start apologising, whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Or you're going to be like, take it easy.
But, yeah.
But that's very
no one's gonna get into a fight with you if you're standing up for yourself.
It's what I'm saying. It's better to I'm giving cunts the benefit of the doubt.
Of course.
Because I want people to be like, yeah, I can stick up for myself. No, all right. I'm not willing to die for this little bullshit.
So let's say you got belted, it'll be
I don't want to get stabbed.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep my mouth closed, no problem.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. But look,
it's not going to come to that. You're not in prison.
That's it. Exactly.
You're in normal
you're dealing with normal people.
That's true.
Normal.
And that's why it's extra important if you're worried about if you're not up for the
confrontation,
for the physical. If you're not up for violence, if you're just up for like, I can only go this far.
Yeah.
All right. Let's say. Approach it with openness, which you should do anyway. Approach it with openness, non-judgment, and don't come out guns blazing.
No, of course.
Because guns blazing is a kind of a disrespect as well.
It is. So and you're more likely to get into more trouble.
That's right.
Now, in a situation, it could be road rage.
Yeah, that's hard.
Okay, so you're in road rage, and someone cut you off. Now, they cut you off, but it wasn't the end of the world, and nothing happened to your car, nothing happened to you, you're sweet. Now, you change to let it go. Or you can fucking beat the shit through this guy, if he's in front of you and he hasn't gone yet. Or you can get out of your car, you can do a lot of things. But usually, fuck him, it happened, I'm okay, see you later.
Yeah.
Now, I'm guilty of this. I get into road rage.
Mate,
flat out.
You're ruthless.
You know?
It's
not flat out, but, like, it's you cut me off, it's a form of disrespect. Whatever it might be.
Fucking disrespecting us,
it's like the ego, like, mate, I won't have that.
I'll fucking kill this case.
But yeah, in that situation, just like, fuck it, don't worry about it. I don't need to continue this. I don't need to beat this guy that what he did to me or cut him off. And yeah, sweet. In that situation, it's not personal.
It fucks up your energy.
Yeah.
It fucks with your positive energy. It just fucking washes it out there. You get negative
But
energy.
that's what I'm saying. He doesn't know you. Doesn't know you can't even see you from the car. It's not personal, which is a big difference.
It is a big difference.
So you don't have to act on it.
Yeah. Sometimes it feels personal.
It does. But the office
But
person,
doesn't
the
matter.
work person, all that's personal.
We've got bigger fish to fry.
That's it.
We
Exactly.
don't need to waste our time with these guys.
Exactly.
That's the
it.
point.
Spot on.
Correct.
Yeah, spot on.
And the reason why when we're uncertain about confrontation, uncertainty and fear are like best mates. That's why people are fucking anxious these days, because they don't know what's going to happen. It's all about what's going to happen. All right?
That's right.
So like we said, it's not about fighting this person. It's not about telling this person go get fucked, whatever. It's about approaching it and understanding what's going on. But through that understanding and getting clear, it eliminates the fear.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So you got to get an understanding. Depends where you want to come from. If you're fucking aggressive, all right, you ask them straight up what the fuck's going on. No problem. You can do that.
You can.
But we can also work up to that, all right? Because maybe you don't have that sense of sovereignty, that sense of like, you don't have that kind of self-esteem, that confidence to be that way. That you can do that. Yeah, correct. But just come at it in a neutral way, respectful way, and that's it. As we say, get clear, have no fear.
That's it. Nice and easy.
Because uncertainty is a motherfucker.
Yeah, and you don't have to be confrontational. That's it.
No.
You don't have to. It doesn't have to be in your nature, but you can be.
Yes, it could be just an inquiry. Excuse me,
That's
my
it.
friend.
Did I ever hear something?
Is that something? What's the situation?
Yeah. There's a good vibe from you.
Yeah, and then you fucking headbutt the cunts.
Yeah, you could do that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't headbutt. Don't headbutt it.
So, it's not doom and gloom. It's not scary. It's not nothing that we believe it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
All it is that you're standing up for you.
That's right.
And that's the best thing you can do. And that's all you need to do.
It's going to feel funny at the start.
It is.
It always does.
Yeah,
you need that practice.
It's mindsets and reps,
But otherwise, it's straight Terminator, straight fucking cutthroat.
That's it.
Later, it's I know what the fuck's going on.
And like anything, the more you do it, the better you get at it, the better you feel about it.
Correct. And then you feel like a mad cunt.
You do.
And then you start fucking eating cunts.
You do.
Correct.
So, yeah. Anyway, it takes effort, takes time, reps. That's it.
Confrontation equals freedom, motherfuckers.
That's it.